This is the city of Douglas, Arizona. Beautiful, sunny, clear day. Dry, warm. This is the Gadsden Hotel, a historic building, about 110 years old. The cattlemen and the cotton growers and miners of copper used to sit and have breakfast and conduct million-dollar deals in the Gadsden Hotel. This was really the wild, wild west of the United States back 100 years ago. After Tombstone and Bisbee were controlled up under the U.S. cavalry, all the outlaws came to Douglas. There was 39 saloons back 115 years ago in Douglas, before it was really quelled. And the prospector Douglas James Douglas was sent, Canadian-born, was sent by Phelps Dodge to as a prospector for copper, and so they started a big copper mining in Bisbee, but they needed a smelter town, and so they organized Douglas. It's perfect for cheap land and water, and so they set up a huge smelter that could make 100 million pounds of copper per year. And 10 years later, in the 20s, they doubled that to 200 million pounds per year. So this was a big copper manufacturing smelting city, and it produced 12% of the United States copper. It was a big industrial powerhouse throughout the 20th century. I believe there were 1,600 workers that worked in the smelter and 20,000 workers mining copper ore in Bisbee. So we're going to take you for a little tour around Bisbee, around Douglas, and show you the city and give you guys a little tour. The Gadsden Hotel, and we're on Main Street right now in Douglas. When they were developing the town, they brought in some of the leading architects in the United States at the time, and so all the buildings are really decorative. What you see on the left here. Down to the railway station. Those are all the shops, stores, Main Street. Straight ahead is the big railway station. Beautiful architecture. It's now being restored. Just put a brand new roof on it. Investor bought it, put a brand new roof on it. You'll have a whole bunch of businesses in there and a pub downstairs, And there's a big basketball court. So we're headed straight south right now, and that's the border down there over to AP Agua Prieta in Mexico, which is a whole nother exciting experience. Don't forget your passport. So now we're heading east past the city hall. And some of the original big box stores down here. Barbers, jewelers, thrift shops, hardware stores. And as a planned city that was organized, it was established in 1901 and incorporated in 1905. And it really grew very fast because of the mining industry, smelting industry, the amount of copper that was produced here. Huge amounts of wealth was created by the primary industry of copper mining. This is the public park we're coming up on. This is one of the original houses in Douglas. Amazing big, beautiful house, amazing architecture. And right across the road is a public park. And in the concrete stamped is the year 1901. You can see on your right some of the big old houses that are originally built, and investors families have bought them and renovated them. Seems more and more the houses are being renovated. There's still a couple houses that can be bought and renovated, but far fewer than used to be 5, 10, 3 years ago. Looks like a big wedding over there, funeral. Okay, this is on 10th Avenue going east. Douglas had 13 movie theaters back in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. 13 movie theaters, so all the 1,600 smelter workers would work all week at the smelter and then go for a movie on Friday and Saturdays. Station off to the left-hand side. Another example of renovations happening. People are fixing up the houses. Slowly and surely. And pomegranate bushes grow really well here too. Same with peaches, plums, and nectarines. Apricots, pears, apples. It's another example of a house that's, I think, colonial Bermuda style architecture, but correct me if I'm wrong. They've been fixing that house out. 100-year-old house. Fruit trees. Solar PV. Electricity. Must have been about 4 years ago that the costs of solar electricity crossed the cost of grid electricity, because the municipal buildings, public schools, big box store, all invested their capital to build rooftop canopy solar for electrical. This is another property that's lots of fruit production. Quincy fruit, peaches, plums, figs, lots of figs. This is the high school, and across the road is the swimming pool.